So we're here with Pat Northey, the county councilwoman from DeBerry, Deltona. And Mrs. Northey, tell us about the luncheon today.
Well, you know what was really exciting about this retrospective is that when you have an opportunity to look at a body of work that a council, it's been a pretty strong council and the chairman's been very strong, look at that body of work and identify projects, but collectively it was a good 8 years for Volusia County. The chairman is to be applauded for all of his efforts. He's been a great chair. The voters were right when they said let's elect a countywide chair and make it long-term.
Now, he's been county chair 8 years.
8 years.
Collectively 20 years. How about yourself?
I'm 18 years.
So you're right behind him.
I'm right behind him.
What are the positions you've held in the county council?
Well, I have served as both a district member and as an at-large member. I served 8 years at large, which was countywide, and actually started out as a local elected official for the county with Deltona, DeBerry Enterprise hosting the District 5 member. Went at large, took 2 years off, and came back. And
now is it still District 5?
It's still District 5.
Keep track of these numbers.
Yep, I know.
So yours is a 2-year term.
It's a 2-year term, and then I'm finished.
You don't see anything?
Well, I'm be termed out with a district
right,
race.
but I mean, you don't see.
Oh, I never say never.
At large, or there's nothing to preclude you from.
No, they're not.
For,
There's not.
The county chair.
Well, it will be a 4-year term for the county chair, but I am not ready to say good night.
If you had to handicap this race right now, how do you like your chances against this young gun, Rich Gailey?
Mr. Gailey? It's really all about results versus rhetoric, and I think I have the results to show for what I've done for my last 6 years, and I think the voters will re-elect me. I'm encouraged about that. I'm encouraged about the results from the primary. We missed it by about 70 votes, but we're going to run hard and work hard, and I expect to be back in January.
Now, I got an email sent indirectly where Mr. Persis urged the executives on the Democratic Party to get their butt in gear and, redouble their efforts. I guess we saw a lot of organization, a lot of Republicans. He mentioned something from you in there about, tell us about that.
Well, I think that these are nonpartisan races, but certainly you have a core constituency of both parties that support people that are of their particular party affiliation. And so it was just an encouragement, thanking those who had come out and worked for me and encouraging them not to forget the local races while we have the big presidential race going on. Sometimes voters look at the top of the ticket, and also so do the workers. They look at the top of the ticket and they forget about those of us that are further down the ticket.
Everyone's saying the number one issue going into November is the budget. Taxes, jobs, the economy.
It certainly is. That's the number one issue.
Let me put 2 scenarios to you. 1, you've been there too long. It's time for a change. 2, we need the experience. This guy doesn't have a clue. Which is?
It's results versus rhetoric. I will tell you that if you listen carefully to the presentation that was made today, 7 years we have not raised taxes in 7 years. We've reduced our staff. The chairman says about 200 votes, but 200 people, but that's only because we brought consolidated dispatch in-house. Otherwise, it would have been over 500 employees. We're looking to reduce another 100 employees this year. We're looking to reduce $7 million again this year. This is about results versus rhetoric when you talk about the budget. We have been downsizing the Volusia County government while increasing our economic development dollars. The UCF incubator. We have Team Volusia. We've got our own in-house team, people working on economic development. We have laid infrastructure, and I think people forget about that.
Right.
The infrastructure is really critical. You saw all the road projects that we worked on, move goods, traffic, and people, and that is a primary responsibility of government.
Now, I've known you for a long time, going back to my days in reporting in the print media, and you've always been someone that was outspoken about various issues that were of concern to you. Right now, this day, what is the biggest issue of concern to you in Volusia County?
Well, it's jobs. It's how do we create not just jobs, but high wage jobs. How do we build the infrastructure that will support those jobs? How do we get them there? That's what our council next year is going to be continuing to work on. We're, the incubator. We're looking at a West Volusia incubator site. There's an RFQ out on that. That's exciting to me. We're looking at how we can partner better with the cities in creating jobs. And we have different centers around the county. One is in DeLand, and we've got some excess capacity there to actually bring business.
Now, during the primary, there wasn't an opportunity, obviously. The media didn't focus on your election for a debate. Are you up for a debate
Sure.
if we put one on?
Always.
Well,
Always.
for Pat Northey, this is Henry Frederick.
Okay, thank you, Henry.